Hello! Do you know how amateurs learn to play the guitar? Almost all of us have learned to play by chords and tablatures and do not know how to read sheet music. Well, after this lesson, you won't be a virtuoso in an hour, but you'll learn the basics of playing the piano in the guitar style, using chords. In fact, that's all that a guitarist needs to know to play any song on the piano, as probably any other person. The piano is not only the most difficult classical pieces, but also the opportunity to play any popular music, enriching it with a new sound. So, what do we need? Of course, the instrument, a tuned acoustic piano, digital piano or synthesizer, a chair or a banquet, a couple of hours of your precious time. And it is advisable to download and print tabs from the link in the description. If you are prepared, well done. Now we can start self-study. Okay, what are we going to do? Today we will learn how to play the song House of the Rising Sun on the piano. And using this song as an example, we will figure out how to play any other song. We will complete only 7 steps. The first step, let's get rid of everything that can disturb us. Let's just imagine that playing the keys is very easy. Just believe it's much easier than learning how to play the guitar. Don't think about pedals, we just won't use them today. Don't bother with the placement of your fingers, but as you are comfortable, so that no one can distract us and you can focus on learning. All the spectators aren't in your room. Well, are you ready? Great! Going to the second step, you need to remember the melody by ear. It is important to keep it in mind when you play. If this song is familiar, it's very good. If you are not familiar with it, I recommend you to listen first in the original version, and then listen to what we are going to play. If you can hum a melody to yourself, that's what you need. You're doing great! By the way, when you play, it is advisable to quietly purr or mumble the melody. Third step, we need to play verse chords with our right hand. To do this, you will need to find the octave on the piano keyboard. If we look at the keyboard, we see a repeating pattern of keys. 2 black keys on the left and 3 on the right. You can see this group of keys here, 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 and here. Octave is easy to identify by these keys. This is an octave. 12 octave keys correspond to 12 columns in tablature. The keys of each chord are pressed simultaneously in accordance with the tablature in the 4th octave. Did you manage to play chords consistently? You're doing well. After you can play this piece of a song automatically, you can proceed to step 4. Find the next octave on the left and just play by your left hand according to the tablature. Left hand is commonly used to play bass, and it gives volume to the music and sets the rhythm. When you get your left hand playing automatic, we can move on the next step. Well done! Step 5. Now you can play the verse with your right and left hand. It remains to connect them and play the melody completely. It's simple according to what we've learned. We play a tablature chord with the right hand and the bass with the left. When you have memorized the whole melody, I recommend singing the song in full voice from the beginning to the end with your own accompaniment. Congratulations! You've learned to play your first tune on your own using tablature. I'm proud of you. Leave a comment how long did it take you and what was your experience before. It will help us become better. If something didn't work out, also leave a comment. The 6th step. Let's figure out how to play any other song by chords. For songs, you can use guitar chords that you already know, or you can easily find them on the internet. Usually the melody is started in small parts. First one hand to the logical point, the end of the verse, for example. Then the second hand is added. In the left hand, the bass is played. Look at the capital letter of the chord and find it on the keyboard. By the way, if stretching of your fingers allows, then press 2 appropriate keys through the octave. This simple technique is used to enrich the sound. Compare, for example, the sound with one finger on the bass. And that's how it sounds using 2 fingers through an octave. In tablature, it is denoted as follows. With the right hand, we play a chord according to the song's F-tabs or find chord in the table, which is located at the link in the description. And that's all. Now you can play any song on the piano in the guitar style. If you get it, I'm really pleased. Don't forget to thank me. Last step. It's time to take a break and think about what we have achieved. I hope you understood the main thing. You can easily learn to play the piano. But learning to play the keys doesn't end on this. There are many subtleties to be mastered. Now you can choose your further path. You can take lessons from an experienced teacher. It is always useful. He will tell you how to put your fingers, how to sit properly, how to use the pedal. And of course, he will teach you classical musical notation. Or you can just study for fun your favorite songs on your own using F-tabs, make arrangements, and improvise. And I invite you to help develop the project. Make your own F-tabs, participate in the community, and be a sponsor. That's all. Subscribe to the channel, like it, share with friends, donate. Bye bye bye.